How y'all doing tonight? We're doing that good? Okay. The poem that I want to do for you guys is about the Oromo diaspora and how it seems like we're always moving. Every 5 years, my family moves to a new house. When I first noticed the pattern, I thought we were cursed. Some witch, some spell must have propelled us through all these brick memories, so I made the necessary prayers, looked up whatever supplications I could find on breaking a curse. In our 5th year in this house, our parents are finally on track to pay off the mortgage. 2 weeks ago, they started looking for houses on Zillow. Turns out, Oromo people are traditionally nomadic, but my family has always had a bad sense of direction. Every month and a half, we disagree on which angle in our house we should face to pray. My mother and I are the worst offenders. You see, the two of us are always too much alike, hard-headed. Literally, during prayer, stuck in our opposing angles, our head would often bump together. The sound could be heard for miles. We tend to clash a lot. African American. From a young age, I've always understood American to be a measure of difference, a generational border I could not cross. Ya yo le America, oh you children of my womb, but not of my country, as if my parents haven't been American citizens longer than I've been alive. 1982, through the gates of this country enters my father, laden with an afro and the dreams his children would have to finish for him. My mother, tongue free of English, belly heavy with what some would call anchors and not twins. The term makes me laugh because ever since that moment, we've never stopped moving. That is how I've come to know that we are cursed, because that's what it means to be displaced. You never stop running even if you stay in place. At this university, I never stop running just to stay in place. I don't stop and rest for fear of what might catch up. A dream deferred one generation, can't wait no more, so I keep running. First generation. They say I haven't done this before and I need help. But then I think of my father, trucker, eyes red, half my childhood memory, trying to stay awake on roads that remind him of where he is not. I haven't slept a night this week since Monday, but they say I haven't done this before and I need help. I think of how my father's joints have transformed his prayer from graceful to stiff. Every time I pick up a backpack, my spine cracks 3 times, but they say I haven't done this before and I need help. My supervisor calls and asks if I can come in any earlier this week. I think no. I wouldn't have any time to stop, rest, eat that day, but then I think of my mother, first to cook, last to eat. I pick up the phone and ask her when she wants me to start. You see, my mother and I were always too much alike, but even so, when I say, I haven't done this before, and I need help, when I stop, rest, see who catches up, what greets me is my aunt, who ran a relay race of night and day shifts with my parents, passing off our cousins and sisters like batons. What greets me is the mentors and friends I've made that remind me I'm more powerful than how long or hard I can run. What greets me is the fact that not one block from one of the most exclusive colleges on this campus is Oromo Street, a reminder that when we build community, we do it so powerfully the world moves around us, but even so, there is one road in this country I can walk down in my father's language. He has to drive down countless that remind him where he is not back home. These streets won't take him there. I thought the lesson was that death was staying in one place and we kept moving to avoid it, but my father was never running from, but to us in whatever house we were living in. Generations of nomads guide his trek back home.
One more round of applause for Sam. Now, should we show them about the culture?
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right, we could tell you guys about how each region dresses, but Oromo people are all about action. So please give a round of applause for our Oromo fashion show featuring local designers like Wako Adam and Lami Sule from Canada and U of M's very own OSU.